wag around the whim, wiggy waggy.
It was designed like a plantation. It was an all-black show, all black waiters, but all white guests. And they really wanted to be slave masters. They were there to be entertained by us hip-wriggling blacks with all of our exotic and sensual capacities laid bare for them. I couldn't swallow that. I said, what's in this country that here we are scuffling and buck dancing for $35 a week, and people can come from downtown in tuxedos and evening clothes, white tie and stiff collar and diamonds and everything, and spend $1,000 for a night's entertainment. So I saw in life itself what class distinctions meant. And the more communists I met, the more I liked what they had to say and what they were doing. Because I saw that of all the people who were talking about solving problems and programs and so forth, when there was a picket line, they were out front.
I don't care if it was on 14th Street, 42nd Street, 34th Street, every community. There was some guy up in that soapbox going away, you know, the working class, the capitalist class has nothing in common, nothing. You know, and you'd ponder that. And then it went on and on and on about how they exploited you. And you'd have to sit there, you thought about it, you say, Jesus, that's so right. Them son of a bitches up there eating the filet mignon, and we're down here eating burnt liver.
People are queer, they're always crowing, scrambling and rushing about. Why don't they stop someday, address themselves this way? Why are we here? Where are we going? It's time that we found out. We're not here to stay, we're on a short holiday. Life is just a bowl of cherries, don't take it serious, it's too mysterious.
What this country is coming to, I sure would like to know. If they don't do something by and by, the rich will live and the poor will die. Doggone, I mean the panic is on.
There wasn't a day went by that there wasn't some communist in some particular neighborhood leading a delegation of 25 people down to the welfare board or some other board. These people are hungry, feed them and give them something to eat, give them rent or do something. There was this type of activity going on. Now when you take a group of people, 25, 30 people, who don't know from nothing, don't know rheumatism from communism or what the hell, they just don't know nothing, and you take them down, lead them down to, say, a welfare director, where the guy jumps up on the desk, I mean, he's berserk. This is what was happening in them days. And the people come out, you come out victorious, where you do get a check, you do get a box of food, the gas, they turn it on or whatever it is. I mean, you're going to give much credence to the type of person that's doing this for you. You must say, Jesus Christ, contrary to what I heard about the communists that I read, the man can't be bad or the woman can't be bad. Look what they've done for me.
Starts off peaceably enough down there in front of the mayor's office, but before long things begin to get hot. About 1,000 of the Reds defy the police orders to move, and so the orders are being carried out. And a lot of the Reds are carried out too. And the cops are having a busy time of it, but it won't last long, and another Red rally bites the dust.
I'd be in a demonstration and I see mounted police charge into people. And you see horses' hoofs stomping on people. People being clubbed. Why? Because they were demonstrating for bread, a job. And to me, that was it. That was the movement, helping people to fight to change oppressive conditions.
We went into situations where, in retrospect, I'd be scared to death. You know, they were beating heads openly. There was bloodshed on the ground, and there wasn't even a question of not going. You know, you knew you were going to go. I mean, the stakes were high, and the exhilaration was just total, and it was very easy to make this an absolute life's commitment at that moment.
Every Friday morning was going out to some aircraft factory and passing out leaflets, and then twice a week, because at the time I was still going to college, passing out leaflets at the gate of, if it was up here, it was at Sather Gate, and down at UCLA it was someplace else. Really persistently doing work that I didn't find terribly exciting and didn't really enjoy doing, but did it because I knew it was important. It was absolutely important to do. And I could make myself do it because it was important.
Did you ever have to talk? I didn't talk, but participated in a street corner.
Oh, yeah.
My husband was given the job in the avenues, would you believe, Richmond, with all these kind of fat middle-class ladies scurrying around on a Saturday doing their marketing and shopping. And he would stand up on a soapbox and say, "Friends!" and I would die.
Well, first of all, it's if you've never been on a soapbox, it's sort of awkward. You get up on a chair, and you look out, especially when the guy will precede you by saying, "And the next speaker is Bill Bailey, a member of the Marine Workers Industrial Union, and great, and this, and that." You know, to give you a big razzle-dazzle, and you get up there and you look out over a couple of hundred faces. Nobody's laughing, no expression, you know, no nothing. You don't know if they got a ham sandwich in their hand they're going to hit you with or what. And you're supposed to razzle-dazzle them, you know, stir them, you know, really get them up to where they're screaming bloody murder. Well, you know, and you get up there and your mouth is dry, you know, butterflies in your stomach. I mean, you're complete emotional, ready to collapse, and the first thing you said to yourself, "I wish an earthquake takes place at this very minute," you know. But anyway, like everything else, you take a deep breath, and you say your first word. And the second one comes out a little bit easier, and after you get the word fellow worker, you know, out of your mouth, that's the way it is. Then bit by bit, you start warming up.
I'm glad you asked me my story. I have a story to tell. How rising in union and giving my heart brought great joy, then living hell. A world that is fair is the vision we hold. In honor and peace where we all share the load, where struggling for change is a natural thing, to keep to our promise, to bring true our dreams. I'm glad you asked me my story. I have a story to tell. Don't